Today, a man named Phil Ivey is banned from casinos worldwide. Not because he stole, not because he used devices, not because he hacked computers, but because he won too much money legally. $7.7 million in London, $9.6 million in Atlantic City, over $21 million total. He never touched the cards, never marked anything, never broke a single law. And in the end, he didn't keep a dollar. This is the story of the perfect crime that wasn't a crime at all. In August 2012, at Crockford's Casino in London's Mayfair district, one of the oldest and most exclusive casinos in the world, a members-only room for royalty, billionaires, and celebrities, Phil Ivey walks in. He's a professional poker player with 10 World Series of Poker bracelets and a net worth over $100 million. He sits at a baccarat table with stakes of £50,000 per hand. To the casino, he looks like a whale, a high roller they love to see walk through the door. But this whale is different. Over the next 48 hours, Phil Ivey will win £7.7 million using a technique so subtle that even surveillance cameras won't catch it. He will beat the house at a game where the house is supposed to always win. And he will do it legally, right up until the casino refuses to pay. 3 months earlier, in May 2012, in Las Vegas, Phil Ivey sits in a hotel room with a woman named Chung Yin's son, who goes by the name Kelly. She's a poker player, but more importantly, an advantage player, someone who finds flaws in casino games and exploits them. She introduces him to a manufacturing defect in standard casino playing cards, a tiny asymmetry in the pattern on the back of the cards, a difference of just 0.3 millimeters, invisible to the naked eye unless you know exactly what to look for. This technique is called edge sorting. If certain cards are rotated during play, their value can later be identified just by looking at the edge before they're revealed. Kelly's son wasn't just another gambler. Her past made her uniquely motivated and uniquely dangerous to casinos. After a traumatic experience connected to Macau's underground gambling world, she dedicated years to studying card manufacturing flaws and training her eyes to detect microscopic differences most people would never notice. By 2012, she had become known in gambling circles as the Queen of Sorts. On August 20th, 2012, Phil Ivey arrives at Crockford's with Kelly's son. They play Punto Banco, a high-stakes form of baccarat, a game advertised as pure luck. The casino agrees to a series of unusual but seemingly harmless requests. A Mandarin-speaking dealer, certain cards rotated for luck, an automatic shuffler that doesn't rotate cards, the same deck used continuously, cards kept in the same orientation when removed from play. To the casino, it looks like superstition. To Ivey and Kelly, it's the setup. Over the first hours, specific high-value cards are subtly rotated. 7s, 8s, and 9s, the most powerful cards in baccarat. By the time the deck is reshuffled, the orientation pattern remains intact. Now, the game is no longer random. Phil Ivey can identify whether the next card is high or low before it's dealt, simply by looking at the edge. From that moment on, the bets become surgical. When the edge shows a high card, he bets one side. When it shows a low card, he switches. Not every hand, just enough to stay invisible. By morning, he's up £2 million. The next night, the same table, the same dealer, the same cards. The pattern is already built in. The winnings accelerate. By the end of the second session, Phil Ivey has won £7.7 million, the largest single win in Crockford's history. Days later, the casino refuses to pay. In Atlantic City, the same technique had earned him $9.6 million. That casino paid first, then sued months later. 2 lawsuits, 2 continents, 1 question. Did Phil Ivey cheat? In the UK, the court ruled that while he broke no criminal law, his actions were dishonest by ordinary standards. The casino kept the money. In the United States, the court ruled that manipulating card orientation violated the rules of baccarat. Phil Ivey was ordered to repay over $10 million. He lost both cases. Phil Ivey found a system that was legal, mathematical, and invisible, and still lost everything. The perfect crime. That wasn't a crime at all.